Shalom, everyone. I hope that you are doing fabulous today. Today is kind of later than normal for me to get on and do a reading, so just happened to be that way. So I apologize to you all. Hopefully you are doing well. If you are returning, welcome back. I appreciate you all so very much. And those of you who are new, my name is Shannon, and I'm glad to have you here. My channel is very intense, and we look at all kinds of stuff, mostly legal and moral law. You could and will hear information at times that could be very disturbing to you, so if you stay, you stay. I'm not churchy or religious or anything like that, but I'm spiritual, and I do serve Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth, and He is my Yeshua, my salvation. He prophesies here mightily. And so you will get scripture here because it is found in the tarot, and I show you what his name looks like in the tarot in a video down below in the description box. So anyway, I feel energy, and so if I do kind of have some type of a moment that it may come across a little flighty or something like that, it's just sometimes the energy is just overwhelming on me. So please always keep that in mind. Please don't take offense at anything. If you are being found in some type of energy that is in a moment of real intense expression, because the Spirit speaks expressively, and if you are in the negative side of something, just fix it. All you and I can do is look in the mirror and fix something, okay? It's just that the energy is being addressed by Jehovah. He's bringing something out. We do not fight against one another. We are warring against principalities and powers of the air, and we are allowing Jehovah to show us what's going on in the heavens, okay? And we're sitting high above the heavens, spiritually speaking, and we are ruling and reigning in the Mashiach, the Christ, by way of Jehovah, and casting down imaginations and thoughts so that they don't come in this realm and cause people to war. Even though, you know, we're not warring against one another, it really is coming from that other realm, and I know a lot of people know that, but if you don't know that, that's what's going on in your world. If you're having some type of a war, there's some type of spiritual matter that needs to be fixed some way, somehow, and somebody also needs to fast. Jehovah just said somebody's been told that they needed to fast because some things only are going to, you know, be conquered and be removed by fasting. So whatever that means for you. Some people just fast food. Some people fast a certain type of a drink, or whatever Jehovah tells you to do that. Okay, because he's in how many days, or what you need to do, a certain time of the day. I'm just here. Somebody needs to fast. Okay, because somebody's dealing with some type of situation, and you've tried everything, and Jehovah said it's only gonna leave once you starve it out. Okay, and however that starving out is for you, like I said, if it's food, if it's water, or whatever it is for you. Okay. So anyway, let's get in here. So if you are new, that's kind of who I am. And I'm glad to have you if you stay. If not, thanks for checking me out. Jehovah, what do you want to bring out here? This is actually my second reading. It was huge energy coming out in my first reading. I ran it back and started to upload it. And then Jehovah had me just delete it. But it was huge energy. If he wants me to expound on something about it, I will. We have justice coming out. Thank you, Jehovah, for clear to find messages. Jehovah, rebuke and bind and block every foul, demonic, wicked, dark energy right here. Jehovah, rebuke you to the pit of hell. I thank you for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. This is legal matters that really are going on. There was a legal judgment that came out in that first reading. This is the letter K in the Hebrew. It's the cuff in the Hebrew. So if you are new, I will give definitions that maybe you've never even heard in the tarot, because I'm using scripture here on this channel, because it's found here. But obviously it's legal matters. This is contractual things. When the justice card comes out, you could be dealing with the Libra specifically. Don't have to. This is air. This is some things are abominable if the scales aren't even. This is about truth and clarity. This is maybe work for the law, but we're getting justice out here. Somebody is going to get justice. There's clear, precise truth out here when justice comes out here. Okay, so somebody did know something in that other reading and was keeping it to themselves, and that type of energy was there. There was ignorance there in that reading that just came up. Jehovah, show me the past energy, please. So the magician also had came out in that reading. This is about communication. Somebody is very skilled at how they communicate, what they do. Again, this came out last night on this channel, AKA. That can take us back to people using other names. And obviously if you work for the law and you've got to do that kind of stuff, it can be very skilled. Thank you for your service. If you're trying to catch a criminal, that's there. because we did have energies that somebody was only telling part of the story. It wasn't that some people may have been lying within whatever they were holding back. Some people could only tell part of the story because of maybe working for the law or legal matter that was going on, whatever this is. But this came out last night, and it was a different, it was with the Ayin that is spelled with an A. This time we're getting with the Aleph head. We're dealing with somebody who is connected with getting up and possibly very well known, leading clans of people within some type of a legal matter here. So we have the a physician, somebody spiritual is here. This is very skilled communication. I can produce whatever I need because I got it all to be able to do that. And so there's something here. Gemini energy is here, as well as Taurine energy with the Aleph head in the Hebrew. And normally I don't do this, but you always have me do it. Gemini, Taurus in this card, and Libra is here. And then the will keeps coming out, people. It just does. This is the Yod. This is the arm of Jehovah, and he keeps saying that I'm going to bring my arm and show salvation here. This is traveling. This is foreign people, foreign places. This is a husband. This is protection as well. This is law, really big. So somebody obviously was manipulating something in some type of a legal type of a way. That energy is here. Or just violating the law within your own self, whatever that is, on the lowest type of a level to look at something that's going on in your world. If you're not dealing with legal matters, the law should be within anyway, the law of truth. But there's some type of travel. There was a mechanic that came out in that reading as well. What's known at the top of the mind spatial? Hold on. What are you going to bring up at the top of the mind? There's truth here, real big. Truth and truth about some type of communication, about some type of clan leader for some of you all, for some type of a physician that's out here, or some type of manipulation has been here. So the Empress showed herself in that reading, along with the Emperor that was also there. There was something about, I said, I'm seeing a child, and then she jumped out. And then the Emperor was also there in that reading. So something's known about a mother, or also the law could be found here because she's got the legal skills within her. This is rich and generous type of energy, projects. This empire stuff that's going on as well in a very big way. It was really coming out, and so Hangman energy is also here. That came out last night in a reading. There's somebody facing some type of jail or prison. They just are. They are. And it goes really here, law, because somebody manipulated something in a very big way, and they're very skilled at what they did, how they said it, and how they played some type of stupidness, and something with a will is here, or some type of a mechanic energy is here then, just by right what was coming out. So show me outcome, Jehovah. There's something positive though turning, because it was a victory that came out in that reading. Show me the outcome, Jehovah, for the next 24 hours, what we can expect with this energy. And I'm going to take some more cards on these cards as well. Show me outcome, Jehovah. I'm inquiring at your hand always, in your hand alone. Thank you for your strong arm that's out here. So there is an official out here. So we have the High Priest coming out here. This is marriages, morals, ethics, society is really big things showing out here. So we have Taurus energy that can be found in 3 cards. So you could be dealing with a big energy that has Taurus within a situation within their chart. Again, Sagittarius is here, Libra is here a couple different times, and then Gemini is here, which we have the whole stick that also could be found here within an axle. Okay, I'm just going to bring that out that way just because we did have a mechanic that came out. Somebody did do something, knew something, held the information, something like that. Somebody was ignorant in something that happened in that other reading. They're just really big energies. So we do have marriages here. And spirituality is also really big in this row, okay, across the board here. And the law is really big here. So the bottom of the deck is the Sun, governmental things that are turning over. There was a child there, and that was coming through my spirit, and your grandparents, or excuse me, your mother or your father, or was it your grandparents? I can't remember. Anyway, if there's generational things that are going on, then there is. There's something huge with hospitals and physicians out here for some of you all. And pregnancy situations that's known about, and money is here as well, and legal matters is really coming out. Somebody was very skilled at what they did and said and produced and everything else, and there's a truth about it here, and there's something very karmic, legal skills are balancing out. Jehovah's arms here to turn something in truth, regardless how it went, whether you were manipulative or you were in the truth. Something here is going to be positive for those who are standing in the truth. It's huge. And again, we've got the sun as an overturn as well, a forced overturn. If we are dealing with, we just look at, if you're a Taurus and you're in the upright, but we're just looking at just the Aleph head because it's a picture of an ox and just some type of a bull or a bully type of energy, because we often get that energy out here, and somebody was just being bullied, and they were. In that other reading, somebody knew some stuff and they were denying the truth and everything else. Then Jehovah's arm keeps coming in here day after day. It is as if I said, no, 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 no type of energy is what I'm feeling up through my spirit. And the sun was out last night in that reading, and that is a force as well. And this is the government of Jehovah. And if somebody thinks that I am a bull and I can be stiff here and you ain't going to do nothing, and Jehovah says, well, I run the earth and it's all mine. And because that actually came out in that reading, the earth is Jehovah's and the fullness thereof, they that dwell therein, and everybody's under the sun. And you got somebody who's been stubborn, and somebody has had something. I have. And I perceive, and it's been communicated, but it's for some people something has been manipulative within that communication because they produced something very skillfully, okay? And somebody perceives something about an abomination, or something about the physician or the baby or the money and things like that, or somebody's in the spotlight. We got two children also down here in the grave, okay? And flowers could be prevalent for somebody. So boy, I feel the energy. When I was doing that other reading, I was just feeling all kinds of stuff, and sometimes I don't know how to relay it, and I was stating that I need to go back and watch some stuff, and sometimes I just feel really goofy in what I'm feeling, but everything's for a purpose and a reason of why it's coming out the way that it is. There's some type of huge judgment, though, and there is a victory within something, and society is going to know about it. It's going to be huge, okay? This is about your morals and your ethics, and if you're not standing in truth and I'm not standing in truth, we're screwed, people. We are. So let me just take some words here for my homemade deck. Jehovah, you just pick it out. Somebody who has been decaying by water, and it happened on a trip. It happened on a trip, and they were ignorant within that. I'm just going to say that because this has come out before. We've been following this case for a while, and it hits home. It's hitting home, and we know that it's hitting home. So the death card was there in that other reading, and that goes back to creating something. And somebody says, I can create out of nothing at all. Somebody's very skilled at what they created. Okay, what they produced. Okay, we got somebody who's in the spotlight for some of you all. Somebody's very much known, leads clans of people. Society is here. The Empress is a known figure of some sort, if it's just in your world or your situation on a lower level. Somebody, you know, is very creative in what they do. Now the sun right now, and we just seen the Hangman as well. We're transitioning, but it still goes back to legal matters and prison as well. That's very creative, artistic kind of stuff as well. It's confusion type of energy though as well, and seeing how we can do something. And so somebody who was able to create something out of nothing at all, but Jehovah says, I create out of nothing at all as well. And so somebody kept trying to turn the wheel a certain way. Jehovah's like, I don't think so. We're going this way, and I'm going to create what I want to within the matter and make some type of positive thing come out of something, then it's going to take place that way. So anyway, there's a revelation here of something about at a drive-through. Well, Jehovah's driving through. He's coming through the land. He really, really is. Something that was bound to a saddle. Okay, we also have a governed energy here as well, and the word gird, and we have the garment of the high priest energy here as well. So Jehovah, you just pick it, please. Your help comes from Jehovah. Yes, it does. Thank you, Jehovah. There's a bank teller here. This can go back to bank systems, and we got lots of fortune here. Lots. Okay. Temptation. We also have a nursing home coming out in this reading. Again, I want to say that maybe it was your grandparents that came out, something like that. The temptation goes back to the devil energy. It can go back to bosses. It can, whatever, somebody's got addictions or something. Israel is coming out in this reading. Okay. Well, Jehovah says that his eyes are on Israel and he doesn't sleep or slumber. Okay. Okay, so this came out witnessing. And there was a witness to something. There was a legal judgment going on. There's also somebody had been ignoring and not listening to the truth that they knew about. Okay, so it's coming out. Let's take some cards here on these. There's a wild card gambler. And eye center is also here. Well, we got positions. And so somebody got beat up in some type of situation and had to go, their eye was, or whatever that is. Okay. Somebody has been so close but yet so far away. These just jumped out. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And so somebody's had some type of situation going on with some type of connection, whatever that has been. I guess it's out here for something. There's been a mental disease here. And Jehovah says that he's going to help in the situation. There is a lot of money. We know about the mental issue. It came out last night. It really came out yesterday. And Jehovah says that somebody has not been interested in the liar and he's not interested in the liar. Obviously, we have manipulation going on. We got truth everywhere. Okay? We got something going on here. We had the Emperor and the Empress show up in that other reading. Somebody was trying to block somebody, keep them in a rut, to not have a connection, I guess, or whatever that has been. We have the A, the K, the Y. We have the literal name K out here. Your name also could be gay. G-A-Y is out here. That's also a sexuality. That's also about being happy. We have something positive out here. Obviously, we have jail out here. It's something about if you deal with somebody who likes to go get pampered a lot, and then the GL would be like jail nails or things like that. Just come through my spirit that way. But there's also been obviously a storm out here. Your name could be Gail. I'm saying that as I always say because the pictograph looks like an L. LG phone, something to do with somebody's phone is here as well. You always said. We have a hog here. And that's a real derogatory word for police officers. It's here, okay? And somebody just been a real hog in what they've just been real filthy within a situation that I guess they were. Hack is here. We got hospitals in a position if somebody was a hacker or something like that, then I guess they were. A hawk is here. I talked about that on the path, going down the path where wisdom could be found. Goes back to a raw war type energy that's been here. The literal name K comes out here a couple different times, but that energy can go back to a burn. If somebody did something with a burnt offering, this is the rites of sacrifice. That energy is here. There's a lot of stuff here. So the H, the Q, the Y, the K, the A, the G, and the L is here. Somebody's arm could be prevalent within some type of a situation. Since the arm is here, somebody's eyes could be prevalent as well. So we do have a decision and an oppression here that Jehovah's arms turning, ending. A 10 is an ending. Okay? Excuse me just a second. Okay, had to pause my camera. The sun is here again. So obviously there's been love situations going on here. There was a committed relationship that came out in that other reading. Beauty's in the eyes of the beholder. If somebody didn't like your connection, I guess they didn't like the connection somewhere within some situation that's taken place. And it caused a big ordeal in a very big way. Some people comparing, oh, if you ain't like me. Well, you just say, you ain't like me. I get my nails done a certain way, and I dress a certain way, and something happened within some stupidness. I guess I did. Whatever that has been. Show me the Empress. cause a big oppression. We also have a beheading energy here. We talk about it all the time. We got prophecy going on. Show me the Empress, please. Thank you. Unbridled ambition. I don't care. It's known at the top of the mind because of this mother, this official, this grandparent, this person who's in the public eye. There's third parties within some type of a collaboration. It's known about the collaboration that was had and caused a war. Somebody's just been unbridled within that. So if you are dealing with somebody who lives on a farm, we've got that saddle energy here again. Somebody, as we already know, Jehovah's already brought it out, somebody was saddled down and put off of a cliff for some people, okay? It's here. Or you're dealing with somebody who likes to go to the races or gamble or something like that, if I want to be real general. With that's known about a war, and something about work is here. So if this is a boss for some people, then it is a boss. Somebody secretly exchanged something here. It's known about. Show me the Five of Swords. Give me another one, please. So we talk about mental stuff, then we are talking about mental stuff here. It's also gel. Okay, somebody knew that they had something, they produced something, they secretly exchanged something, then they knew there was gel and they had to keep up some type of a war. There's definitely third parties here. Okay, we got the Three of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles here. So there was definitely third parties that were in some type of a manipulative situation here. Well, somebody traded something. It's known. All this is in the known space. It's all known here. Okay, with this Empress coming out. All right, well, somebody's got morals and ethics and prison that they're looking at because it's known about the top of the mind about the incarceration. Okay? And so going out to eternity, reconciliation issues, if somebody wouldn't reconcile because there was third-party situations going on and somebody thought, no, you ain't like me, or I don't want you in my family, and somebody else, well, beauty's in the eyes of the beholder, and it just caused some type of real bad oppression here around some type of a family situation, okay? Or somebody's husband was stopping something within some type of family situation or something like that. We got some type of protection, though, that is here. Show me the High Priest energy, the Hierophant, please. It's a higher power type of energy. So the head, the man, the boss, the chief is something, the firstborn is something. We do have death issues, somebody blowing the horn, calling on the horn or something like that. Somebody tried to push something down, and because there was manipulation here, especially if that was a beheading or somebody just felt like their head popped off. Obviously, we know that we are in prophecy, people. But there is some type of judgment here. Again, this very karmic energy showing up here with this. So the letter R is here. You could work for your RH department. Again, the head, a beheading energy. Something is known about that. Somebody's been in their head about it. If somebody knew that they did that and obviously kept up the war, there was some type of situation that happened around that, like I said, some type of a connection that started the stupid thing off, and that's what's showing, I guess. There's a whore here. There is a whore in the secret sex, money, property, things like that. Somebody blew somebody and gave somebody head, then that's also here, and it's caused some type of stupid oppression. And Jehovah's truth, it keeps turning on something. This stuff keeps coming back up because people won't look at the mirror and face something, okay? If you have not taken your space and went before the Great One for him to protect something for you, and you just thought you can just sit there in your own whatever, well, because in this and that, then something really going to be known and blown up in a bigger way, because now the sun's right up in somebody's freaking face because they thought they were God and could bully something, I guess. Feeling left out in the cold. Well, show me the Justice card. There will be justice. Because the earth is Jehovah's, and he'll make sure there is going to be justice. The devil don't rule the world. Jehovah does. Show me the Justice card. There's too much truth out here about something being blown up. It's in your face. There was a victory in that legal judgment, and the judgment shows up here. Show me the justice card, please, Jehovah. I didn't mean to go this long in this reading. There will be fulfillment and happiness. There is a covenant here, and there's a promise, and there's a lot of gold at the end of that rainbow. And so this is emotional fulfillment to those who are in the upright, and something is over. It is over. We've got integrity showing how it's ending as well, because Jehovah's arm is here, okay? And it's turning that wheel in whatever's taking place in this reading. So there is going to be prison. All right, well, this is what come out. So if you are dealing with legal matters and things like this, and this has resonated with you, then this is what you have to look forward to. The sun, governmental things are overturning for a bright future, because Jehovah's world, his new world that has no end, it's being set up, people. And you're either going to get in here and love Jehovah and know who he is and walk in his ways, or you're out of here. You and I are out of here, because it belongs to him. He says, I have the say. And he does. And he's turning it this way. So if you want to be a bully, go ahead. He's going to butt you right on out. Shalom.